Swadikap. Hello everyone, welcome to ASEAN Connect. I'm Tosatham PM Sambun. When talking about the ASEAN community, it's one big community that we want everyone to be included, which means excluding people is not something that the ASEAN community looks to focus on, and it's something that the ASEAN community looks to avoid as well, which means rights towards women, children, and even the disability is very important. And what happens when musical instruments such as the drums become inclusive and included with the disability people? It shows their love towards music and their power, which leads to the power of change. And also, this is clearly seen in the power inclusive drum performance in ASEAN and Japan, which is what we want to explore and also marks the 50th anniversary of the ASEAN community. So let's explore this in this episode of ASEAN Connect. For the past 50 years, since its establishment, ASEAN member nations have worked on cooperating to protect and provide rights for disabled persons. Their cooperation includes various conventions on disabled-related rights, promotion of disabled persons' inclusion, and connectivity with other collaborative efforts to make ASEAN a truly inclusive society. Though cultural cooperation can be of diverse kinds, cultures can be linked through exchanges and learning. And musical instruments represent one form of shared culture and clearly reflect the ASEAN spirit. Drummers of a myriad of disabilities from all 10 ASEAN nations as well as from Japan came together for the disabled inclusive drum performance in ASEAN and Japan. The drummers show off their musical skills with their local drums and percussion instruments from their own countries. This was the first time in the Asia-Pacific region for the Disabled Inclusive Drum Performance in ASEAN and Japan event. The event was organized to commemorate 130 years of Thai-Japanese relations and 50 years since the founding of the ASEAN. It was arranged by the Asia-Pacific Development Center on Disability, or APCD, together with the Nippon Foundation, with the support from the Thai and Japanese governments, Japanese foundations, and ASEAN Secretariat. The event aims to promote the power of change among persons with disability through the demonstration of self-confidence and skill that will result in social inclusion and new opportunities.
There may be autism, the blindness, deaf, doesn't matter. This is not an issue. The issue is, for whatever reason, they can come together and practice and perform, and to show such a strong message to the society that, that they are the productive part of society. But also, from this event, you could see many elements of the ASEAN socio-cultural community. So you see the element of the culture and arts, through the traditional drum performance. You see the element of youth engagement. Many young students, young kids, even in the audience, the fact that they come and to see the performance of this, drum performers really show that they want to be engaged and to be part of this social engagement. Of course, in terms of social welfare and development, we're looking after the person with disability, and the idea of vocational skills development. This is pretty much the work of the labor sector. How we promote skills. So you see, all aspects of socio-cultural in one event. I hope that we will see more of this event, and in more countries in ASEAN from now on.
This is to show that disabled people by playing on the drums can gain self-confidence and become good citizens, be included in the society of their country. And this is in accordance with the policy of the United Nations and the policy of all the nation states of Southeast Asia, of the ASEAN and of Japan.
Such a support will also ensure
And support from the Japanese government also helped to make this event possible. This will lead to an inclusive society that will create opportunities and confidence for the disabled.
of the need for inclusive society.
Best way to encourage that the disabled people is to include them into the society. I think that the support for the artificial events is the good way to include the disabled people into the society. So by making use of this opportunity, the performers have that strong confidence to perform their instruments, and they can make that network with the society. So that's why that Japanese government supports this event.
Gongsabache drum performance was the work of the hearing-impaired students of Anusan Sunthorn School for the Deaf in Chiang Mai Province. They form one of the 3 groups from Thailand that participated in the disability-inclusive drum performance in ASEAN and Japan. Gongsabache is a very famous drum in northern Thailand which hangs from double wooden bars and carried by men and is associated with the sacred dance of Victory Drum. It's often used for religious worship and is believed to be a sacred instrument that brings numerous blessings.
ขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆอีกครั้งให้กับกองสมัครชัยทีม
Anusan Sunthorn School for the Deaf has taken the initiative to support deaf students in the conservation of this traditional musical instrument as the tool for rehabilitation for the deaf students.
ในตอนแรกที่เราเรียนนะครับก็จะยากครับแต่ว่าพอเราฝึกอย่างต่อเนื่องมันก็สามารถที่จะพัฒนาได้เร็วจำได้เร็วครับของผมนะครับก่อนนั้นนะครับก็จะมีกลองสะบัดชัยนะครับที่ต้องจำสเต็ปของการตีนะครับผมก็ใช้ความพยายามในการฝึกก็ต้องฝึกทุกวันนะครับถ้าเราฝึกทุกวันก็ไม่ยากครับ
คือเขาไม่สามารถได้ยิน
ไม่ได้ยินค่ะ
แล้วการฝึกเขาดูจากอะไร
หูหนวกไม่เกี่ยวครับการได้ยินผมว่าไม่เกี่ยวกับการตีกลองนะที่ผมทำได้คือเครื่องดนตรีเนี่ยกลองเขาจะสั่นสะเทือนมาที่ตัวผมครับความรู้สึกของการมาแสดงครั้งนี้ถือเป็นการเปิดประสบการณ์ครั้งแรกเลยนะครับที่พวกเราได้แสดงในระดับนานาชาตินะครับก็เห็นวัฒนธรรมของแต่ละประเทศนะครับซึ่งวัฒนธรรมทางเหนือเราก็ถือว่าไม่ได้น้อยหน้าไปกว่าใครเลยนะครับถือเป็นครั้งแรกในชีวิตครับผมรู้สึกปราบปลื้มยินดีมากเลยครับที่ได้แสดงแต่ละประเทศที่มานะครับผมดูแล้วก็รู้สึกเขาก็มีวัฒนธรรมที่แปลกๆนะครับแต่ละประเทศก็มีความต่างแต่ก็มีความชอบนะครับชอบของแต่ละประเทศ
In addition to the drum performances by ASEAN member nations, there was also an act from Japan for all to enjoy. It's from the Fukaiku Taiko troupe. The group's team are all either physically or mentally disabled. They formed their group in 1977 and they are well known not just in Japan but also abroad. Taiko drums are a popular supplementary tool for rehabilitation of persons with disability and as a training tool for their social independence. A member, the Nippon Taiko Foundation, Fukaku Taiko was established when music therapy using taiko was introduced to the Fukaku Kai school. All 12 of the drummers from Malaysia are members of the Kompang Band under the Malaysian Foundation for the Blind, or MFB. They all are visually impaired, with some members being completely blind. The group's name, Kompang, refers to a traditional musical instrument in the small drum category that is said to have been brought either by Muslim Indian traders or Arabic traders in the 13th century. The drum is treated with respect that there are strict rules in handling the drums, including taking care not to step over the instrument.
Okay, first I ask my groups. Okay.
Syed Rahmat B.S. Baharom is one of the Kompang band members. At age 51, he said that he lost his eyesight when he was 7 years old and started playing the drum in primary school. Kompang is widely recognized in Malaysia, but this was the first time for him to perform abroad. He was extremely happy to have been invited to perform in Thailand.
Yes. This is the first country I perform. Without Malaysia, in Malaysia got many, but when overseas or other country, Thailand is the first country.
And what about in Malaysia?
Malaysia we got many invitation actually from ministry or wedding also. They all invite us to perform. I'm very appreciate because our group was invite playing in Thailand here.
Chanta Brand was one of the other musical bands from Thailand that enjoys a strong reputation on the traditional Thai music scene. The band helps to provide behavioral and emotional therapy. The band uses a mix of traditional Thai drum such as glong yao, long drum, glong tat, couple drum, glong sabachai, victory spreader drum, and Peung Mang drum circle. The drums are used for rehabilitation of behavior of children with autism, such as the sound of drums enhances sense perception and stimulates the heartbeat. Cambodia's Gong Chai Yam consists of persons with autism and persons with intellectual and learning disabilities. It is named after Cambodia's traditional drum used to celebrate happy events and ceremonies. Score is the Khmer word for drum, while Chai Yam is the multicolored cloth wrapped around it. Burmese is composed of blind students and non-students. The group is known for combining the sound of modern, rhythmic instruments and traditional hand-played drums alongside with traditional pitch musical instruments, including bamboo flutes, xylophones, zithers, and others. Laotian performance stress movements and long drums. The performers, all mentally disabled, make the group known as Pon Sawan, which was set up in 2013 thanks to the collaborative efforts of the government of Laos, APCD, and Laos Disabled People's Association. Munlai Chantawong, the coach, admitted that at first teaching was a great challenge. But after a while, the students were able to understand more. The coach teaches a mixture of movements and adds flair to the act and finds it better than just having the performers stand still.
การแสดงมื้อนี้เขาจะนำเสนอเป็นแสดงเป็นจังหวะตีกลองเซิ่งที่ว่าอยู่ในประเทศลาวพวกเขาคือว่ากลองเซิ่งมันจะมีอยู่ในงานบุญประเพณีของประเทศลาวพวกน้องๆเขาก็ว่าดีใจหลายที่ว่าสิได้ไปประเทศไทยไปร่วมในงานแลกเปลี่ยนวัฒนธรรมที่ระหว่างอาเซียนญี่ปุ่นเนาะที่บางกอกเขาเจ้าก็ดีใจมีความภาคภูมิใจตั้งใจการฝึกซ้อมของพวกเขาก็
From Brunei Darussalam, composed of persons with diverse disabilities, visual, physically, and intellectual. The band is known for its fusion sound combining traditional music with modern sounds. The Mandalu Young Children with Disability Drums and Lyre Band was one of the pioneering initiatives of the city government of Mandaluyong to promote disability-inclusive program in various levels of governance. The band is composed of children with autism, intellectual disability, and attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or ADHD. Perform, a performing arts group that includes the renowned movement of the intellectual disabled of Singapore. It was formed as part of the curriculum and enrichment development for clients with skills in music, dance, or special arts. Myanmar Shasong Music Band is a traditional drum circle group composed of persons with visual disabilities. is one of the 2 music bands being managed by Share Song School for the Blind in Metila Township.
Not big band, just only six little five little drum and 1 big drum. I am very proud for our Myanmar country and for disabled people, because now they can show their performance and their ability to the ASEAN country people. Now they can show. I am very proud for them. And they are also the feeling like that. They are also feel proud for their performance. Now they can show their performance to the ASEAN country and other people. Disabled people can do. Yes, they have a lot of talents in music.
ကျွန်တော်ဒီကိုလာတဲ့ခံစားချက်ကိုပြောရမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီဘန်ကောက်နိုင်ငံကြီးမှာကျွန်တော်ပြောရလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဒီလိုလာတီးခွင့်ရလိမ့်မယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်စတော့မထင်ထားမိဘူးပေါ့နော်ခုလိုမျိုးလာတီးခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်အင်မတန်မှဝမ်းသာမိပျော်ရွှင်မှုတစ်ခုရလိုက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်
Powerful drum sounds are the handiwork of the drummers of the Vietnam Deaf Association, Deaf Drummers Group. They came from central Vietnam, Da Nang, Hue and Da Lat, and have altogether 80 members, all of whom had undergone continuous training and support to help them become experts. Rounding up the event was the long drum performance by Nakhon Ratchasima Ratchanakarin Psychiatric Hospital. The performance was actually part of the project to initiate rehabilitation and boost the potential of mentally disabled individuals. The setting up of this musical band has helped the hospital patients become more confident, happier, and better able to interact with the community. Though they may not be able to speak or hear, or perhaps they face mental or physical challenges, the development of these performers' musical skills is unstoppable. This was a first step towards supporting the disabled through musical art and the disability-inclusive drum performance in ASEAN and Japan. The event was not just a showcase of these talented disabled individuals, but also a key form of cultural cooperation. As you can see, for the ASEAN community to be a successful community and a developed community, people is very important, which means people is the core of this community in driving the forces of success. So for the ASEAN to be a society for everyone, we must include disability people as well, their importance and their rights within our community. And that's what we explored in today's episode of ASEAN Connect. And we'll see you next time for more interesting stories within ASEAN. Swadee Krap.